Did Ryan Reynolds ditch Blake Lively at the premiere of Another Simple Favor to save his own career?
They will prepare for that in a million different ways. They will tell journalists what they can and cannot ask. Her PR firm will only walk her up to certain friendly journalists.
Chris Evans just torched Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Claims they scammed Marvel with a shady Deadpool deal. Tweets live, receipts dropped, fans are losing it. Is this Hollywood's dirtiest betrayal yet? Buckle up, we're digging in.
Insiders are spilling on the real reason why Ryan Reynolds left Blake Lively alone on the red carpet amid the Anna Kendrick beef, and it's all about money.
Let's dive straight into the chaos. Hours after that tweet, a leaked screenshot slammed onto X like a freaking nuke. It's blurry, it's chaotic, but Chris Evans' name is plastered all over it. Pulled from a private Discord server, or so they say. He's typing, "Shady deals don't sit right when you've poured your soul into this. Deadpool's not worth it." Boom, 50,000 likes in under an hour. The internet's on fire. Fans are feral, pointing fingers at Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool himself, and Blake Lively, who's been dropping MCU cameo hints like breadcrumbs for months. X is a war zone. Ryan's a snake. Blake played him. Caps spilling tea. What's he exposing? Whispers say it's tied to Deadpool's big MCU crossover, a deal so dirty it's got Evans raging. And trust me, this is just the edge of a very twisted, very shady iceberg.
Several other actors attended premieres at South by without their spouses or significant others. I mean, one, why are you responding? Blake attended with her cast and filmmakers and had a great time. Several other actors attended premieres at South by without their spouses or significant others. You're clearly unnerved. You didn't even need to respond. It's like, it's kind of, I wasn't that surprised that Ryan wasn't there. It wasn't his movie. It was weird that Ryan was there and it ends with us. If he shows up to every one of our movies that has nothing to do with, I think it would be worse reaction. I do. So I can't fault him for not showing up. The fact that he's responding is interesting. It shows they're paying attention and they're unnerved.
To get why this cuts so deep, we've got to rewind fast. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds aren't just Hollywood's golden couple. They're straight-up power players, chess masters in Tinseltown. Back in 2016, Ryan grabbed a washed-up Deadpool, think C-list nobody, and spun it into $1 billion juggernaut. That first film grossed $782 million on a $58 million budget. Insane. Blake was right there, glued to his side, dazzling Marvel execs with that megawatt smile at every premiere, every swanky afterparty. Fast forward to 2023. They're pitching Deadpool 3 like it's the MCU's second coming. Ryan's front and center, cracking wise, while Blake's angling hard for a role. Lady Deadpool? A slick new hero? Nobody's sure, but the rumors were electric. Their Instagram game, cute couple pics, flirty banter, had fans obsessed, eating it up like candy. Red carpets? They owned them. Blake in Gucci, Ryan in quips, charming the pants off Feige and crew. They weren't just a couple, they were a brand, a machine. And Marvel? They weren't just listening, they were drooling. By 2024, insiders say Blake's hosting private dinners for execs, Ryan's dropping teaser tweets, and the hype's deafening. But here's the thing, was all that glitter, all that perfect sparkle, hiding something way darker? Something that'd make even Captain America snap? Hold that thought tight.
I stand by my report, and be prepared. Don't be mad at the messenger that I told you Anna Kendrick's not very nice either. Blake Lively's done awful things to Justin and needs to pay the price in court. We'll find it out. But what I'm trying to warn you is, apparently Anna's no angel either. I'm telling you, it's more than just a little, oh, she's annoying. Get your ego in check. All you actors, get your egos in check. And yeah, I'm gonna call out actors who have way too big of an ego.
My guess is she's not going to bring him because he's almost more disliked than she is, and that her promo game is just to pretend that she's really scared of the public now, when she was the person who initially wanted all of this to be publicized because she was so confident in her power and her husband's power. Blake Lively apparently fought for top billing in this film. And these are things that we don't even consider as the public, but even when you see a movie poster, that's a fight between people of who's going to be on the movie poster, who's going to be presented as the star of this film.
So she's a serial fraudster. That's called fraud.
Why is she wrong? We could all see it with our own eyes, what was happening on that red carpet and inside the premiere.
Meanwhile, Chris Evans, the MCU's golden boy, was playing a whole different game. After Endgame dropped in 2019, he hung up that iconic shield, leaving fans sobbing in theaters worldwide. 10 years as Captain America, $13 billion in box office later, he was a legend, the beating heart of Marvel's glory days. Post-MCU, he flipped the script, ditched the blockbuster chaos for quiet indie flicks like Knives Out. Low-key life, no hype, just vibes. Close pals say he's borderline obsessed with the franchise's legacy, texting Kevin Feige late at night, dissecting every new phase, every casting call. Keep it real, he'd push. But then 2024 hit, and the air shifted. Ryan and Blake's Deadpool push, non-stop tweets, flashy promos, started grating on him hard. To Evans, it was all noise, all flash-over substance, the opposite of everything he'd bled for in those grueling 23 films. Friends noticed him tense up at mentions of Deadpool 3, eyes narrowing, jaw tight. He stayed silent, biting his tongue, swallowing the frustration, until that tweet ripped it all open. Something snapped, big time. Was it pride? Loyalty? A decade of sweat down the drain? Whatever lit the fuse, it's a powder keg. And, oh, you're gonna flip when you hear what's next. Here's where it gets downright juicy. Whispers of a secret meeting started swirling like wildfire. January 2025, a private dinner at Nobu in LA, tucked away in a dimly lit back room. A Dumois blind item dropped the first hint, called it tense as HCK, teasing 2 MCU vets and a power couple locked in a showdown. Sources spill it was Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Chris Evans, face-to-face. No cameras, no filters. The pitch? A Deadpool Captain America crossover for Phase 6. Big, bold, bananas. Ryan's grinning ear to ear, leaning in with Cap's back but funnier, think shield, meets snark. Blake's working her magic, all smiles and velvet tones, promising, it's a win for everyone. Fans, Marvel, us. She's sipping wine, tossing her hair, selling it hard. But Evans, he's a brick wall, arms crossed, eyes cold. Insiders say he fired back fast, voice low but lethal. It's a cash grab dressed as fan service. Cheapens everything we built. The table froze. Ryan's grin vanished. Sources say he snapped, lighten up, man. Voices spiked, glasses clinked too hard, and Ryan stormed out, muttering under his breath. Blake just sat there, smirking, unfazed, like she knew something. A friendship didn't just crack that night, it shattered. What really went down, behind those locked doors? Oh, we're peeling it back even deeper next. The fallout slammed Chris Evans like a freight train, left him raw and raging. He vented to a buddy. Naturally, it leaked on X faster than you can say scoop, growling, they think a wink and a quip can rewrite the MCU. I'm done watching this shady. That's Cap unfiltered, folks. Pissed and unapologetic. Where did she... On the street? Blake Lively worked her charm offensive on Kevin Feige like a pro. Private dinners, coy smiles, whispering sweet nothings about Deadpool 3. Result? It's fast-tracked, greenlit for July 2026. While Evans' rumored Nomad series, a gritty Cap spin-off he'd been hyping to friends, got shoved to the back burner, collecting dust. Ryan didn't exactly play peacemaker. Oh no, he's out there flooding X with Deadpool memes, dropping snarky TikToks, even flexing with a $20 million Super Bowl ad. Deadpool slicing a football, captioned, new game, same rules. To Chris, it's a gut punch, personal as HKK. He'd poured his soul into Marvel. 10 years, 23 films, blood, sweat, literal tears on Endgame's last day. Fans still sob over that I can do this all day grit. And now, sidelined by charm, a red suit, and a smirk that won't quit, X lit up. Ryan's taunting him. Blake's a puppet master. Protect Cap at all costs. Evans was fuming, pacing his Boston apartment, friends say, muttering about fake friends and sold-out legacies. One insider swears he smashed a coffee mug mid-rant. Brown stains on the wall, temper through the roof. The guy who carried the MCU's heart was done playing nice. Loyalty cracked, trust torched. He's not just mad, he's volcanic. And here's the kicker. It's about to get messy, like Hollywood underbelly messy. Buckle up, because this ride's veering off the rails.
And now that we know that Blake Lively is quite aggressive in general during these movie negotiations, it was revealed that she was similarly aggressive about The Simple Favor 2, and she wanted to be featured prominently. They will prepare for that in a million different ways. They will tell journalists what they can and cannot ask. Her PR firm will only walk her up to certain friendly journalists. So this apprehension is kind of, like I said, just trying to make people feel bad. And I think it's kind of perfect karma that now there's this apparent friction between her and Anna Kendrick, like real friction with her co-star. She wanted Blake Lively to address her ongoing battle with Baldoni. There obviously now is this big elephant that's in the room that no one wants to acknowledge, and they're going to walk this red carpet and not acknowledge it unless, of course, Ryan Reynolds walks the red carpet with her.
Then, the receipts hit like a thunderclap. Chris Evans wasn't messing around. March 26, 2025, 9:42 p.m. He drops an Instagram story that's pure dynamite. Black and white filter, moody as HCK. It's a zoomed-in contract page. DPCA, collabs circled in angry red ink, captioned, promises made, promises broken. No context, no hashtags, just raw, unfiltered vibes that scream betrayal. X erupts. 2 million views in an hour, trending worldwide. Fans lose it. That's Deadpool cap. Ryan and Blake got burned. Evans just ended them. Sleuths zoom in. Blurry text hints at Phase 6 and 2026 proof, some say, of a crossover pitch Ryan and Blake swore would happen, only for Evans to slam the brakes. Killed it dead with a veto. Insiders whisper he wouldn't let his cap legacy get clown-shoed. Marvel, dead silent, not a peep from Feige or the whoa PR machine, which just pours gas on the flames. X is a circus. Marvel's hiding it. This was the team-up we deserved. Picture it. Deadpool's quips clashing with Cap's grit. A movie that could have raked in billions. Promised, hyped, then trashed in a heartbeat. Evans isn't playing games. He's ripping the curtain back, exposing the cracks in Hollywood's glossy facade. Fans dig deeper, screenshots flood timelines, theories spiral. Was it a script? A handshake deal? One grainy Discord leak even claims Evans typed, "Not on my watch." The guy who carried the MCU for a decade is done with the lies, laying it bare, bold as brass. But hold up tight, because there's a twist barreling down the tracks. That's gonna flip this whole mess upside down. Trust me, you're not ready. Here's the kicker that'll twist your brain. Some fans aren't swallowing this whole betrayal bit. By March 27th, X is a battlefield, split right down, the DMN middle. One side's screaming, "Scam!" Blake and Ryan played Evans like a fiddle, pure and simple, a clout-chasing masterclass. They're raging, they faked it, Cap's a pawn. Hollywood's laughing at us. X threads explode. Blake's a snake. Ryan's a hustler. Thousands of likes piling up, memes of Deadpool smirking over Cap's shield. But the other half, they're sniffing something way sneakier. A conspiracy brewing hot. A Reddit thread. Deadpool 3 truth. Rockets to 10K upvotes by noon. Swearing this is viral marketing for Deadpool 3. Locked for July 26th, 2026. Picture it. Evans as a surprise cameo. Cap versus Deadpool, shield slamming katanas. All this drama scripted to hype the drop. No hard proof, no leaked emails, no studio slips. But the clues stack up fast. Ryan's gone ghost. 0 tweets, no quips. Not a Blake? She's tossing crumbs, tweeting, "Wait and see, loves," with a winky emoji that's got fans spiraling. Redditors dig, that contract? Too clean. Evans loves Marvel. Why burn it? One wild post claims a Disney intern spilled, "It's a stunt, Cap's in." No receipts, just vibes, but it's enough to make you squint. X flips again. Genius move. We're suckers. Marvel's playing 4D chess. Is this a betrayal laid bare? Evans exposing the grime? Or a slick, twisted ploy we're all tumbling into? Scam or masterpiece? My head's spinning. You. Tell me what's real, because I'm still reeling from this roller coaster and the truth. It's dangling just out of reach. So where the HCK does that leave us, teetering on the edge of this Hollywood cliffhanger? Is Chris Evans the hero we need, storming in like Cap with a shield, ripping the mask off Blake and Ryan's slick little game? Picture him, jaw set, contract in hand, torching their perfect facade with every cryptic post. Or, plot twist, is he just another pawn, a reluctant piece in their dazzling chess match? Blake smirking over there, charm dialed to 11, Ryan's tossing quips, like grenades, and we're stuck, dazed, in the smoky middle, wondering who to trust. One side's clutching that blurry DPCA collab page, hard evidence of promises smashed to bits. The other's got charisma dripping like gold, Blake's flirty tweets, Ryan's sly silence weaving a web we can't untangle. X is a shouting match. Cap's our king. They played him dirty. It's all fake. Pick a lane, because the clock's ticking. One thing's crystal clear. The MCU's future's dangling by a thread, and these masks? They're slipping fast, peeling off to reveal the grime or genius underneath. Evans spent a decade building that legacy. Sweat-soaked sets, fans chanting his name. Blake and Ryan, they've got the red carpet glow, the power couple crown, but at what cost? Are we watching a whistleblower burn it down, or a trio of pros laughing behind the scenes? Truth or stunt? My gut's flip-flopping. You decide. Smash that comment section with your take. Team Cap, Team Deadpool, because this story, it's nowhere near over. The board's set, the pieces are moving, and we're all holding our breath for the next play. And wait, Ryan Reynolds just stabbed back on X. Some shields are rustier than others. Ouch, Cap's legacy slashed. X erupts. Savage. He's done. It's war now. Blake smirking. Evans might retaliate. If this twist burns, the next one's a nuke. So smash subscribe, ring that bell fast. You'll regret missing this bloodbath.